Hey everyone, it's me, Ethan here, back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars Set 75431, which is the 327th Star Corps Clone Troopers Battle Pack. Without anything further to do, guys, let's get right into the video. So first things first, we're going to look at the builds here. First one we got is the ATRT. It's one of the better ATRTs that they've made, at least in my opinion, when it comes to the scale of it, because I know that's a lot of people we talk about with the previous ones, especially like the 501st Battle Pack. The scale of it was just too big, and I mean this is still kind of a little big, but it works out. They shrunk it down. The only gripe I have is that the stud shooter here, instead of having it on the 501st, that was on a ball joint. This is sadly on a ratchet joint, so you can only go up and down with it. You can't go side to side. It's just kind of a bummer. Going to the top up here, we have the stickers, everyone's favorite stickers. I sure love stickers, I'll tell you that. If you can't tell if I'm being sarcastic, and I don't know what to tell you. But coming up to the pilot seat here, we got handlebars. We got a printed tile, which is, I think, the only printed tile on here. Well, it's not a tile, it's a cheese slope. That has that nice printing with all the switches and screens. Coming up to the back here, we got the antennas, of course. Then we got a spot here to hold some blasters and other accessories your clone troopers might have. And going down to the legs here, nicely detailed for the size of this build. To me, the feet are well designed, especially at the amount of detail they have for a relatively smaller scale. And then the next one we have on the droid side is the all-new Dwarf Spider Droid, which to me it looks phenomenal. LEGO did a fantastic job with this. Just looking at it here, you got your articulating cannon in the front that goes up and down. You got legs that move up and down as well, all four of them. And then, of course, again, we got that newer build style for the droid itself. It's not that ball joint that we used to have up on the top here. And then plus, no more telephone holding the eyes anymore. One thing I like about this new feature, though, is that they use this newer piece. I think it's been in a couple other sets before, where it's this 1x3 plate that has connections on it, or hooks, and then into that another newer-esque piece that holds into the eyes. I'm not exactly sure what these would be called. So feel free in the comments to let me know. And then they just slide into snap technique there, and voila, looks pretty cool. So that's the droid. Now going on to the next part, which is the minifigs. Pretty much all the clone troopers are the same. I'll just put this one on camera for real quick. As you can see, nicely detailed. You got the printed Karma, as much as everyone wants a fabric one, which, I mean, I don't blame them. It would make the figure look nicer. I don't mind the printed ones because at least you can sit the figures and not worry about that Karma, but I know a lot of people want that fabric Karma back. And then we also got the new pauldron piece, as you can see here, which to me is pretty nice. Gives your minifig a good range of motion. You can swing the arm back and forth. A lot more posability compared to the earlier plastic pauldrons we had back in the day. Obviously, you can see this trooper has just a standard blaster rifle. We also have this one, who has the new antenna piece that we first saw in the UCS Slave 1 earlier this year, with the pauldron again, longer rifle. And then we have the two other ones, which, I mean, the one guy's just the same as the first one I showed, and then you get this guy that's just same character, just different blaster and different binoculars, which is interesting. They chose these binoculars over the standard Star Wars binoculars. I'm not exactly sure why. Then coming to the droids here, we have the standard B2 Super Battle Droid. This is the newer mold, if I'm not mistaken, even though it's been around for a couple of years now, if I'm not mistaken as well. It looks pretty good. So, that pretty much wraps up this video. I mean, everything else, I think the set's actually pretty good. For the price, I would not say not necessarily, but again, I'm sure you've all seen videos about this set and already know how this is going to be, so I'm not going to get too far into the details with the money. I personally don't think it's justified for another $15, but that's just me. Plus, since now I'm back, I know originally I said that once we hit 500 subscribers, I would be doing a 501st giveaway. Well, obviously things change, so what I'm going to be doing now is actually introducing the newest one, which is going to be this exact battle pack here, as we saw. And this will be the giveaway for once we hit 500 subscribers, so stay tuned for that. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.